ってきた。教えて。Ginpachi Sensei!
Welcome. Today we're going to talk about Nihonjinron. What is Nihonjinron? This is a common idea in Japan, and people who are defending Nihonjinron think of them, their characteristics, and their society. But what is special about Nihonjinron? Nihonjinron is about Japan, and their typical characteristics. Why is it so important, and where does it come from? Nihonjinron results of a factor that was quite unique. Japan was isolated until the year 1868. After the Meiji Restoration, Japanese people found themselves to be confronted with European cultures and societies. And though they were seeking an identity, they could not find themselves to be part of this European culture and identity, so they thought of themselves to be unique. Therefore, it is a common idea to believe that foreigners cannot master kanji and are incapable of eating with chopsticks, which is not true. And another important part of Nihonjinron is the connection between the climate of Japan and the typical characteristics of Japanese. It is known that Japan has a great variety of climates. They have arctical temperatures in Hokkaido and tropical temperatures in Kyushu and Okinawa. Another idea that is common is to think of Japan as the land of gods, because the sun rises in Japan, and the sun is a goddess. It's the most important goddess in Japanese mythology, called Amaterasu. The thinker Watsushi Tetsuro wrote the book The Climate, or Fudo, in which he divided the world into 3 climate zones. These climate zones are important for the characteristics of these regions. This book has nationalistic tendencies and is therefore to be doubted of its correctness. Especially, it is scientifically not provable that Japan has characteristics that other countries does not have because of its climate. So the Nihonjinron tendency is quite nationalistic. But it is not unique for Japan. In Europe, there were also philosophers and thinkers who tried to make a connection between the environment and the characteristics of a nation. Those thinkers and philosophers were Hippocrates and Herder. Thank you for your attention, and I hope you learned something about Nihonjinron.